Uh, that game is fantastic.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor, next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Fancy scanning time! Whee! I don't know.
Yeah, they just toss the statue up into the air and all the 3D scanners come around and...
I prefer to think that everybody just puts it into their pocket.
Statue added to the court record.
Achievement unlocked.
Now,
You
to see all
found
that,
a
you would
statue.
need to have a 3DS.
The problem with that, Frosty, is that would imply that there was enough stuff in the game's UI for you to be able to do things that he wouldn't have thought of.
Right?
See, Arklon agrees.
What?
Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court.
The only ammunition, yes.
Press the plus button to check the court record, and do it frequently.
As she tells us the second time in less than 2 minutes.
Keep doing the plus button!
If the prosecution may call his first witness.
She is talking to Wright.
Yeah.
And it's probably already obvious to everyone, but clearly not doing the GBA version, not doing the DS version, we are doing the WiiWare version here. So yeah. We won't
Now
get
you
any
just
of
have
the...
the special DS with the plus button.
Alright.
We won't get
Call
into
your
this.
first witness, Mr. Prosecutor.
The
would I call him
prosecution
the
calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Talk about being the butt of the joke.
Excuse me.
Chief?
You mean the butts of the joke?
What do I do now? I think we'll actually spend longer being told what to do than we will actually doing anything.
You know, it occurs to me, it was brought up that, you know, he wouldn't survive with My Cousin Vinny. At least with My Cousin Vinny, Vinny actually knew the procedure. He didn't know anything else, but he knew procedure.
Pay attention, you don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case.
Yeah, it really doesn't seem like Phoenix did any paying attention
In
during...
class.
Yeah.
And you know, the thing they don't actually tell you is that they were wrong in the timeline of the last case. On the last case, he's actually only about 6 years old now. It's literally just 2 days after that he's become a defense attorney.
To be fair, this entire game doesn't know the procedure of how a court case
That's
works.
true.
No, it's future court.
Because apparently,
it's all different and
in
magical.
these ones, the witnesses come up and just say whatever the hell they want. They don't get asked questions by the prosecution.
Usually. There are occasions where they do actually get asked things.
Yeah, they usually will actually be led into that. They
You'll
don't just
get your
start talking.
chance
Give your
to
testimony.
respond to the prosecution. Later, I turned it to William Shatner.
Yes, the longest dramatic pause ever.
Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
I totally killed her, bras! First thing he says in the stand.
Harry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
He just starts off with the same first lines that he had. It's over, throw me in jail, I did it.
Ahem! Oh, great, I'm talking to myself. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? See, here they go. Let's asking questions. Right off. Hey, watch it, buddy! Chomp, 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 chomp.
Heart chain chomp.
We were great together, bruh. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony.
Other people that died.
All of those die.
Yes.
Doesn't everybody die?
Well, they died very, very, very early, so...
Yeah, poison,
You know, very
drug,
young.
stabbing, whatever. I don't know.
I wasn't dubbed, bruh. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever.
We're acknowledging me as a human.
Twitch, 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 twitch. May have a reason for facial tick there.
We're not on Twitch, though.
For her.
Yeah, we're on Hitbox.
What's it to you anyway, bruh?
Wow, this witness is really prepared.
See, here they go. He's actually asking questions. It's just they
I think
apparently
this is like
forget
the
that.
only time they do that, too.
Yes, I think it is. Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped.
So I guess, in a way, that makes Payne a better prosecutor than both Edgeworth and Von Karma.
And isn't he kind of supposed to be the, like, joke lawyer of the series because he loses, like, every case?
He's the Glass Joe of lawyers.
Yes, he is the first. He's
Well,
the
he
first, in all three games, he is the first case lawyer.
Well, he never messes with the evidence.
He does have his, like, brother or cousin.
Oh
in
wait,
another one.
spoilers.
Beep.
It's not that much of a spoiler
In
to
fact,
say that he
she had
shows up again.
completely abandoned you and was seeing other men
It's
because
just
she
very
had working
interesting,
eyes.
very interesting circumstances for why he keeps showing up and why, you know, it is a sort of tutorial thing each and every time, and saying the reason why would be going into massive spoiler territory.
I'm going to venture a guess and say that only the most obviously, you know, flimsy cases hire him on.
She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. And clearly, the person who she just came home with couldn't possibly have done this. And dig
And
for the
ding
counter?
for the counter, yep.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies, bruh! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it, bruh!
There are no other men. In fact, I'll kill him. Wait, no.
Your Honor, the victim's passport!
Yeah, this is like the only time the prosecutor's actually, you know, putting the defendant on the stand and asking them questions and, you know,
According to this,
trying to formulate a case of guiltiness
she
from
was
them.
in Paris until the day before she died.
This is important. Write it down.
Passport added to the court record.
Type evidence.
Scribble,
Thanks for
scribble.
telling us that.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Actually, wait a minute. What are there things which have type other than evidence?
I don't actually remember off the top of my head. I guess the attorney's badge. There we go. That's type other.
Ah,
And yeah, type reports, type weapons.
The attorney badge.
The attorney badge is
so
all
wait, why
important
is the
to this
weapon
thing.
not type F? Whatever.
No idea whatsoever.
Type other.
Dude, no way, bruh.
Ding for the counter.
The victim was wait.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income.
I like to think that it was
Still
just
doing it.
Double
Larry's-
ding.
It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Those aren't that expensive. Get them at any corner store.
Daddies? Sugar? Yes,
I'm just gonna ignore Koopa.
older men who gave them money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
So is Beld a sugar daddy?
You've got your mother and your father and your daddy.
And then your sugar daddy. And then your baby mama.
Holy shit, they're getting all the voice. They're getting everything mixed up.
Ding again. That's like 4 in this one conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they predicted that I would be voicing both of them. All the way back in 2001 when they first made this game, they saw forward.
It was
Actually, now I wonder... Well, no, they never translated the original, so...
Nope.
But
We can clearly see. There you go. We can clearly see
Ding
what kind of
for
woman
Beld.
this stone was.
I like to think that Larry's manner of speech is just so catchy to people that other people just start imitating it accidentally.
Well, we've had this
So-
discussion in the future.
Future past.
Accent bleeding is a thing. We've had this discussion in the future.
In the future past.
Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
That will be a thing. Beld likes
That's
to
it,
make
bitch.
all
I'll
of
kill
the
her.
red text amazingly emphasized.
But the game just seems to be throwing it in your face.
Ding, 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 ding.
no, the other attorney is like, "Hey, Wright, this is the part where you contradict my evidence or make an objection."
Go ahead, Ark.
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
One of the only times an objection is actually used for an actual objection that would make sense.
Mm-hmm. No, and I will say that we probably will have the ding for the counter for when the game gets the wrong name, and we will have a voice actor ding counter, because that happens quite a bit also in our little future past, so...
I think I'm guilty of that more than anybody.
Well, I think
And
you
Sophie
do.
is as well, but entirely accidentally due to the voice changer.
Yes.
Sylvie gets her own counter for that.
Nah.
So I like the thought of Sophie having her own counter. Makes
like I
it
said,
special.
Yeah.
we will discuss it and hash
Put
it
it
out
in a
and
kitchen and
get it all worked out.
Talk about it on
Yeah. Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions.
ew.
And
Okay.
Yep, let's just wait and see what happens. Gonna end the game right now.
Let's see. Will you do the dumb thing or the obvious thing?
Do you want to stop playing this game, or do you want to see what happens next?
Can we do
How
the
much?
obviously dumb thing?
let's everybody say the exact same thing. Thank you. But
I said
yeah,
first.
this is one of the ones where it doesn't matter what you answer. No repercussions whatsoever. But still, we'll do the smart thing.
Nah.
My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men.
Wait a minute, they didn't actually have him do objection for the one time when it would be an actual objection.
I object.
God damn it, game!
I object to this game.
That question is irrelevant to the case.
I hear snoring. Did we lose anybody?
That's not snoring,
me.
it's just heavy breathing.
Oh.
Oh, is that me? Sorry, if it was
Oh.
me then.
Okay, never mind.
I don't think it was you, no, because it didn't sound weirdly high-pitched. And apparently I've been punched in the dick. Wins!
I was looking away when you said that, so I did a double take and saw the screen. wait, what? Did you actually get punched? Oh, no, never mind.
He's the most calm person ever after being hit in the dick. Apparently I've been punched in the dick.
And the ding
see
for the
that.
counter.
Dude! Nick! What do you mean irrelevant?
It means shut up.
That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead, bruh! Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. And it was wrong for all the lines of his dialogue!
So, quad or triple?
Yes, I think that was either a triple ding or a quad ding.
Well, we can view the instant replay later and count it out.
Yes.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
Well, yeah,
Yes,
that's what
let's-
editing is for. I mean, I'll be adding the image every time it happens, so we'll have an exact count.
I'll try to
I
come up with
believe
it.
the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Because clearly the fact that he was surprised by this means that he must have had this as a motive before.
Yes, quite.
And the judge just goes along with this because the judge is literally a moron.
Well, we established
Oh, yeah.
He
later.
established this in the future
or
past,
whatever.
so he just goes along with the last thing that somebody in the court said.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I'm pretty sure
Right.
that Ferdinand mentioned that the very first time.
I think so, yeah.
He just
Yes,
agrees with
quite.
the last thing said.
Exactly.
So we did it in the past future past that we will not be uploading.
This is why time travel makes every plot confusing.
yes, it does.
The
Oh,
future
boy.
past future past.
This is so not looking good. Also,
Yeah,
we need to find an image of confused Phoenix for the image counter, or the wrong voice actor counter.
Ah, yes.
I'll make it.
That's the perfect image, yes.
Wait, should it be confused Phoenix or should it just be the judge? Because the judge is easily confused.
Maybe it should
Either
be,
one works.
Maybe it should be the Maya
think of
draw
something
drop
good.
face.
Oh no! We could have it just be the parrot!
That also works.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Because the actual answer is that there are no actual voices in this game, it's all just the parrot.
Carrying on.
Next question! You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Ugh. And another ding for the counter. Jesus, I don't remember them having this many dings this fast.
Like
Well,
the first case is the worst case.
did you or did you not?
I would have to check again, because I don't remember the DS version having this many of that kind of thing happening.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Because that's totally what you can answer in the middle of court.
I think you
You kinda slipped into pain
accidentally
there.
the voice in the middle of the sentence
Yes.
there.
Well, maybe I did, brah, and maybe I didn't, brah.
Uh-oh. He went.
He went there.
And apparently Phoenix has went in his pants.
What do I do?
I would
Stop him from answering, even though he already basically has. God, this again.
Oh god.
I'll send him a signal.
Okay, this ought to be good.
Hurry!
Hi. Like, a dog.
That's totally a way to send a signal.
He's trying to send him a psychic signal. He's like,
Throw a paper airplane at him or something.
Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember, brah.
You see, I smoked like 3 joints that afternoon. Total blur, man.
I think it was 3 joints. I don't even remember how many. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you.
and this is how we remind you of what I really am.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
We have a witness? More like witless? They can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. And that is the last first instance of that joke.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
I think we should just replace all instances of the word witness with witless.
You got a little quiet there, Purple, on my end.
The man who found the victim's body, who definitely wasn't responsible for the crime, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Robber.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne and the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor. The dumbest thing is that the first case is the only one that actually kind of goes like actual courts.
This is bad.
Oh man, a witness! I didn't prepare for this. The Phoenix just jumps out the window.
So it took until now for me to realize that that thing on Phoenix's coat is his lawyer badge.
Yep.
And the question though is, why is that in the court record?
No, that's just in his evidence or his stash of stuff. It includes all evidence and all
Others.
random stuff that he found.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. And so that means that inside of Phoenix's court record, he has just like 3 sticks of gum. He's not sure what flavors because he doesn't know where they came from. He has 47 cents in a mixture of pennies, dimes, and one coin from some country that he doesn't actually know the origin of.
And a
There we go,
paperclip.
Zeta has it exactly.
Oh man.
So the other day I...
Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Which is literally the... And here we will get the first instance of the one of the incredibly subtle naming jokes.
Because he saw it. He's a witness.
Oh, I get it.
Also, just to announce what Zeta said in the chat, since that's not going to be any part of these videos, his lawyer badge is in the court record because every time he goes into the courtroom, he has to convince the judge he's even a lawyer.
You know, I could put the chat transparently over the side.
Wow.
Maybe
No.
for the second game, but we'll see.
Sure.